Hey guys, welcome to another recap of King of the Nerds. This show it's okay. Well, this week we learned, well, we didn't learn it just this week, but Virgil is a freak. He had a total nerd crush on John, so now he's left on this team of 3 nerd girls. Not very appetizing. Alright, and Genevieve fancies herself a chanteuse, a singer, but it's not good. It's assaulting to the ears. So, for the Nerd War this week, it's a live gaming competition. Oh my god, I love Booger so much more than I did when he was in the movies. He's pretty cool. I must say that. He's extremely cool. Quadcopter time. Each team gets 2 quadcopter runs, and it's an obstacle course for the quadcopter. But they switched it up a little bit because the person on the opposite team is in this little cage and they get to fire live ammo at it. Now when they said live ammo, I got all excited because I thought, oh man, they're gonna give the nerds guns. No, they're giving the Nerfs Nerf guns. Or the Nerfs nerd guns. That was a little disappointing. Alright, it was a lot disappointing. It would have been a whole nother level if they had just given them some like little pistols or something. But I guess that would have been pretty dangerous. Don't promise live ammo if you're shooting out foam darts, okay? Because it's not cool. Orange team, they've got 1 extra person, so Ivan decided that he was going to sit out. And he showed up as a mascot for the team, which was a chicken panda. I have to say, it's pretty much genius. I absolutely loved his chicken panda because I loved his devil on stilts from last week as well. So 1 person is the driver and the other one's the shooter. The thing that was most disappointing about the whole competition part, besides the fact that they didn't have real guns, was in the cage there was only 1 angle or 2 angles to shoot at the quadcopter, which was kind of crappy. There was a whole lot of flying and not much shooting, and it seemed like kind of a waste. But the matchups were as follows. Danielle versus Alana, Celeste versus Josh, Mujiga or Mujige versus Genevieve, and Virgil versus Brandon. So either you were a flyer or a shooter. You didn't get to do both. They had a lot of trouble getting those things to fly because they, accurately, because they were using iPads to control them, which was kind of cool. I like the technology, I have to say. So it was a pretty lopsided game. It looked like the orange team was actually going to pull it out and have like a clean sweep of the whole competition so far. But freaking Virgil, who was having so much trouble in rehearsals trying to learn how to fly this thing, pulled it out of his nerd ass and scored over 1,800 points in 1 run and put the blue team to victory. So that was cray-cray. I must say, it really was. He's the hero. Who would have thought it? Alright, so for the nerd off, you know how it goes. The losing team picks somebody to sacrifice, and then the other team picks somebody to sacrifice. So Brandon, I love that guy. He was my favorite nerd this season. The other team picked him unanimously, and why wouldn't they? Because he is a threat. Because he's really smart and he's funny and everything. He's the total nerd package. But then for their own team, there was a little trickery going on there because Danielle, it was down between Danielle and Josh. So Danielle talked to Josh and said, I don't want to go. That's not cool that you're going to vote for me. So he was like, all right, I'll sacrifice myself for you. All right. Danielle thought she was getting over that he was going to actually vote for himself. But hello, unless you're doing some guy and he says he's going to sacrifice himself for you, or even if you're not, even if you're not doing him, don't believe him. He's not going to do it. He ain't going to do it. She thought she got over, but she didn't. She's in the nerd off. And That was so dumb. I guess all these nerds are smart in the ways of everything except social graces. I mean, they don't realize common sense plays into this. Mindy's back, the pink-haired nerd candy. So the whole nerd off was an obstacle course with remote control golf carts. That was pretty cool. But again, to take it to a whole nother level, it would have been cooler if they had put the nerds in like safety suits and let them actually drive the golf courses themselves, golf carts themselves on the obstacle course. That would have been cooler, way cooler. So they had to use the golf carts to push a ball into the goal. And Danielle was pretty good at it because she's a gamer. She got the first goal. And Brandon was really sucking it up, unfortunately, so I was kind of upset. And then she got the second goal, and she won, which means that Brandon has to beat it. So upset! All the nerds I like are leaving, but Brandon was my absolute favorite. Next time, Jay and Silent Bob will be showing up as the guest nerds, which I don't even really consider nerds. I just consider them 5 minutes ago. Sorry, Jay and Silent Bob, but you had your hipster chance. Now you're just 5 minutes ago. Maybe even last year. Alright, till next time. Much love.